Okay, in this portion of the video, we're going to talk about troubleshooting battery life issues. Now, your hearing aids should give you a full day's battery charge when you're using them regularly. So if you're not getting a full day's use out of it, there could be a couple reasons why that's so. But one of the first things we want to check is to make sure that your devices are fully charged. So this one is it shows the case with 4 blue lights in the middle. That means the case is fully charged. The left hearing aid over here on this side is fully charged because it has a white light. The blue one is still charging up on this device. But in the morning, when you take your hearing aids, open the case, these lights should all be on. You should have a white light on either side to show that the hearing aids are fully charged, and the blue lights indicating that the charging case is fully charged. Now, this charging case will give you 3 full battery chargings to your hearing aids when it's unplugged from the wall. So you can keep this with you if you need to give your hearing aids a quick charge up, okay? But that's the main thing to remember. So when you put the hearing aids back into their case, you want to make sure that these lights on both sides light up, either blue or white. Usually they're going to light up blue, and that tells you that they're starting to charge up overnight. But that's going to be the best way to tell that your hearing aids are properly seated into the case and charging. You don't want to put the left hearing aid in the right bin or the right hearing aid in the left bin. You want to make sure that they're in the right charging case, charging slot, and make sure they're fully seated. And when they're fully seated, they're going to light up. These lights are going to light up either blue or white. Okay. There's little magnets in there that help grab those contacts. You're going to want to make sure those contacts stay clean and clear, both on the bottom of the hearing aid and in the bottom of the charging case. Okay, so that's the next thing. Next, we want to look at the expected battery life for the hearing aids, and I've got a graphic here that will show us the expected battery life. So when the hearing aids are in hearing aid mode only, you can get up to 24 hours of battery life with these hearing aids. That's having them not connected to the app. You don't have to have the hearing aids connected to the app to use them. You can use the buttons that are on the hearing aid itself to change the volume and the programs. So if you're not connected to the app, you can get up to 24 hours of battery life. When you're connected to the app, but you're not streaming music or phone calls, you can get from 16 to 18 hours of battery life from the hearing aids. Okay, that's right here. Now, when you're streaming music from your phone continuously, the hearing aids will last about 4 hours. Battery life is about 4 hours. When you're streaming a phone call, because it's a two-way communication when you're talking and listening on the phone, you're going to get about 2 hours of continuous streaming of a phone call. So your use may be a mix of this. You may be in hearing aid mode only for a while. You may go into the app and make some adjustments. You might stream a few music songs or take a phone call, and so these hours will vary. But for the most part, the best way to use the hearing aids is just to have them in hearing aid only mode. Make some adjustments in the app occasionally to fine-tune the hearing aids, but just get used to changing the programs right on the hearing aid and the volume right on the hearing aid, and that's going to give you your maximum battery life out of the hearing aids. Okay?
Now, if you're streaming phone calls and music, keep in mind that you control the volume for the phone call and the music right from the phone. So your phone, has buttons on the side for controlling the volume up and down. When you're streaming music or phone calls, that's where you want to change the volume at. Okay? So keep in mind, if you're taking phone calls and streaming music and going into the app a lot, it's going to change the battery life. But if you're using the app occasionally, taking the occasional phone call and streaming the occasional music, the hearing aids should last you all day long. So get familiar with how they work, get familiar with the different modes that it can be in, and you should be able to use the hearing aids all day long after you give them a charge overnight. Okay?